Hi everyone. I thought I'm just finishing off a new journal and I was making up some tags and I thought, oh, okay, let's have a play along. So what I've got are, so this is just a very quick and very easy tag. So I've got my cheap and horrible foil card thingies and I've cut a piece of watercolour paper. This is actually just cheap watercolour paper, this one, but I want to use, I've got some new paints. Paper artsy paints and I love them. I'm starting to put together the plate. God, I can't get my words out today. The book plate for the cover. And they are absolutely brilliant. So I thought, okay, we're going to have a play with the same thing. So I have got two blues, so Space Cadet and Midnight, and two greens. I'm just going to put a bit on each of my, that's the one I like, Space Cadet. I've got two greens, so winter green and a hay pesto. Now, the amount I'm splodging out here is going to be enough to do 2 or 3 tags, so I have a load cut. Now what I've been doing is using a makeup sponge. That's what actually white. So I've just got some titanium white as well. Now my kids tell me this is called an ombre effect. Okay, I'll go with that. Right, so if I start with the bottom, and it is just pouncing. So I've decided I am going to do it like I've just done the cover. So I want a bit of, well, I want it very dark, sort of where the skyline is. That's the bit and then I want to add in this lighter green towards the bottom. And by leaving bits of white, I found that you get a nice sort of contrast. And I really like this pouncing method. And then I'm just going to add a bit of white to it and just add in. So my sponge is looking square. I just want a bit of white. Now if I've got a bit, I've lost a bit of the darker one. So I'm just going to go back over. Oh, quite like that. And then for the sky, so same sponge. I've gone in with a darker blue. So skies do have a bit of contrast. And then if we go in with a bit of the lighter blue. Now what I want to do is try and keep some areas because I want it really quite, if I move my paper in so you can all know, quite sort of light up here. So that bit's quite light, and then I need more of this blue, I think. I quite like this painterly effect. Right, let's go back in with a bit of the darker blue. I quite like this sort of painterly type effect that this gives you. And let's face it, skies have so many different colours going on. Now if you wanted to, You could even blend in. No, that one is much too. Right, let's go in with a bit of the darker green. And your fingers really, really do make brilliant, brilliant brushes. No, if we do a bit of, they could even be trees, couldn't they, in the background? And then just tap that in. So that just sort of blends in. Right. I need to quickly dry this. So if I move my paints out of the way. Let's flatten that out a bit. And then what I want to do is I have got, there we go, a tree stencil. I want to put that on there, but I don't want it white. So, I get some of my, eventually, texture paste. What I want to do is just put some of this, I've got too much texture paste there. Just colour the texture paste with the green. I really don't mind if I have streaks running through it, because I think that can look quite good. Let's add a bit more of that. Oops. Darker green to it, I think. Oh yeah, like that. Right, that is going to be quite runny, so you will need to allow extra drying time for that one. Let's just put a sheet of paper underneath. Now, I don't want this to take up the whole thing. I want some room for words. So maybe about there. Oops. There we go. I'll clean that off in a moment. Because it is so wet, it is going to be a bit quicker to dry. Let's get rid of that off there. Right, now I have a tree. Tidy up the edges. Right, I am going to have to dry this, so bear with me. Wonderful. Right, that's dry. Now what I did on this one was actual heat embossing. I think I'm going to leave this one plain. What I may do though is, no, do you know what? I am going to leave that like that. I will run around the edges with, which one? Seal. This one is, so Derwent pencil seal. And just give it a bit of just edges. This might have been easier with a distress ink. I like that. Actually, a distress ink might not have gone on quite so precisely. And then I have some words. Ooh. Oh. So, what have we got? So we have, oh yeah, we're all going to fit in. Blimey, that was straight. Peace. Happiness. And love. I don't think we can wish for anything more than. That was a bit philosophical, wasn't it? And then that, although saying that, I've been reasonably good. It is reasonably clean on the back. And then that is going to fit onto there. So there we go. Ew. In my excitement that I've actually done one in 10 minutes. There we are. I will carry on, and I have a few more colours that I went a bit mad on their website and ordered a load of paints. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Right. My 10-minute tag. Have great fun. If I don't speak to you before the weekend, have a great weekend. Take care now. Bye.